Yo.
Yeah.
Let's go.
What's going on, guys? Happy day. What's going on? So glad you are with us. Let's dive into this video. What we got up now?
So Trump's attorney said could never imagine Trump taking a plea deal. So
Right. Why would he?
why would he?
He's innocent.
I mean,
Clearly, it's
all
plain
the
sight.
all the presidents got documents at the crib. All of them.
Hillary was pouring bleach on her laptop to get rid of stuff. So clearly, if they didn't lock her up,
You know why? Because she didn't want
He
them.
surely shouldn't
She
be.
didn't want them seeing the documents like they saw at Trump's place, all in Mar-a-Lago. So she just burned all and tore her stuff up so they wouldn't see it.
Now, one of the former president's attorneys and confidants, Alina Habba, we should note she doesn't represent the former president in this specific federal case with the indictment. Welcome to Fox News Sunday, Alina.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
I want to start here. I know you've been with the president. What is his mood? I mean, a conviction here on any number or multiple of these charges could be decades in jail. Has that sunk in?
No, I don't think he's thinking of it that way, and I don't really think that's a realistic way to think about this case. He's done nothing wrong. He said
Amen.
that. This is completely politically motivated. It's election interference at its best by a political opponent. So, to his credit, and the world should understand, an indictment is a one-sided document. He has a defense. The defense is real. He had the Presidential Records Act, which only he has in play. Hillary Clinton didn't have that. Biden didn't have that. And we'll put that defense on. The team he's going to have will be strong and knows exactly what they're doing.
Is he going to press for that speedy trial? I mean, that's generally understood to be something to benefit the defendant. Or would he rather push this past the 24 election, which seems like a more likely time frame for this kind of federal case?
That's a strategy question that I really can't answer. That would be internal discussions that I have with my client. But we'll make that determination very soon, and he'll make that public when it's time.
Any chance that he would take a plea deal, especially if there is, he's got the state indictment in New York. He is facing another potential federal indictment on January 6 charges. You've got the Georgia special grand jury. Those indictments, if there are any, could come in August. Is there any thought of the president's mind? You plea some of this away. You got to focus on the campaign, which is in itself an exhausting, very consuming process.
No, I could never imagine. I know I would never advise that, especially when he's not done anything wrong. You take a plea.
exactly.
Yeah.
Why would a plea deal assume some level and some form of guilt?
Correct.
Right?
Yeah.
So why would he do that?
He wouldn't. They want him to. They want him to say that he
Why would
did
he
something
do
wrong. They
that?
want him to do something wrong so we can exclude you from the race.
Plea deal to make something go away, that's an admission of guilt. He would never admit guilt because there was nothing wrong with declassifying documents, taking documents with you, negotiating with NARA. The only thing that was wrong was the raid on his home and the complete dual-tier system of justice that we're seeing here when the Biden family is being treated completely differently than the Trump family. So to plea
there it
is
is.
exactly what they would want, right? I mean, this is very simple. We saw Rachel Maddow say it on MSNBC, or MSDNC as he calls it. Maybe he would just say, I won't run for office and plea out that way.
That's right.
No way. It makes no
Exactly.
sense. You plea when you've done something wrong,
Correct.
or when you have no shot.
Yeah.
But she just said it. That's what they're hoping, that he'll say, no, I won't do office because I just want to,
No.
just to avoid that, I won't run
But
for
what they
office.
don't realize is this is revving his support up even
Ramp
more.
high.
Because now
It's really pushing it.
people who may have been on the fence about him or really have not, still have a dislike for him based off of his past, mistakes and errors and previous actions. Now they may really be wanting to go and do like we did, investigate, read, dive into other resources, not just
Exactly.
resources that are pointing to the left side. They're going to go and do more homework and dig and say, wait a minute, this ain't even right.
Exactly.
We have strong defenses.
Well, and we heard the president, former president, twice or multiple times yesterday in the speeches that he gave in Georgia and North Carolina say that he's not leaving the race no matter what. So, again, this is uncharted territory. And, it's a moment in America that's never happened before. So we will watch as this continues to proceed. But let's talk about a couple of the things in the indictment. As you say, this is a one-sided issue. What goes to the trial jury will be very different, and you will have an opportunity at defense then. One of the first points, and this actually comes from, they're quoting memorializations of one of the president's attorneys. They say that he had a number of conversations with them. I don't want people looking through my boxes, admitting that he knew that he had these boxes there and there was a subpoena in place. What happens if we just don't respond or don't play ball? Wouldn't it be better if we just told them we don't have anything here? I mean, one of the things he's accused of in this indictment is of giving false statements and forcing other people, including legal members of his team, to give false statements.
Yeah. I think, I can't get into details on TV, obviously, but I can say that we saw a picture that's been widely publicized, right, of a box that's flipped over. What's in that box? Newspaper articles, pictures, things that are mementos, things that he has a right to take. So if I'm someone with documents that I have a right to have as the president who left the White House, do I want people rummaging through my personal items?
Right.
No. So I think you have to remember, again, like I said, there's context to everything. That context will be brought out on defense, and that's going to be our opportunity. We have not had an opportunity to give our side, and that's the image right there that I'm discussing. It's newspapers, it's pictures, it's mementos.
Let me also say what the indictment also says in looking at that picture. It says they were spilled onto the storage room floor. They say in the indictment includes documents related secrets relative to USA Five Eyes, which denoted the information in that document was releasable only to Five Eyes intelligence that consists of Australia, Canada, New Zealand, U.S., and the U.K. They say that's in part of those documents that have spilled out.
Well, first of all, I've never seen anything spilled out. I don't know if anybody's been to any of Donald Trump's clubs or residences, but he doesn't operate that way. So that may have been the way it was when they came. I don't know. I don't know when that picture was taken. I also don't know what was in the boxes before and after. There's a lot of questions here. What I can tell you is he has every right to have classified documents that he declassifies under the Presidential Records Act. So, yes, they're making it sound like a five-alarm fire. It's not. It's a very simple thing that everybody, and we've seen numerous people, able to take it. And frankly, he was the only one that could take classified documents that he declassified under the Presidential Records Act. People forget that.
All right, Alina, thank you for your time. Of course, we will watch as this is a very different proceeding once it goes to trial. We'll look for that defense as well. Thanks for your time.
I'm Steve Ducey.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart.
This is such a ploy.
It is a ploy.
And just the more and more I listen and the more and more I hear, it's just like, I can't even believe it. I can't even believe you can just see the corruption, you see the injustice right in front of your eyes.
It's obvious.
The double standard, the
It's
ploy
ridiculous.
of the crook who's still in office as president right now has not been served with anything.
And won't be.
But I did say, no, I'm not, I don't know. Because what I did see earlier on one of the YouTube news, they were saying that
They were trying to go out there.
the Republican senators, the one was the one from South Carolina, and I forgot where the other one, she may be on the House committee. She said, oh no, we're going to get down to the bottom of this.
Oh, yeah?
It's not going to take us no 10 years. They digging.
Yeah. Is it
Whatever
one
y'all
of,
get
is it
paid
one
to
of those
do-
things that come out like 4 years later?
Well, that's what they're trying to say. They're trying to say it's going to go over to 2025. After it goes to trial, they're going to try to drag this out. But no. Stay as late as you need to. Get your food, take your lunch. I don't know, whatever it is you need to do. But whatever needs to be done so you don't lose, so the American people don't start losing hope and faith in the justice system is what needs to be done. Because clearly, it's a picture being painted here that there's no
ain't a
checks
pretty
and
one.
balances in our government system
No.
across the board. So this ain't got nothing to do with race here. Great people. You can clearly see
I didn't even know
about
race was included.
No,
in
I'm
that.
just saying, but it's always a race thing.
I ain't seen no
It's
race in
always
that.
a race thing.
Yeah.
But this ain't got nothing to do with race now. This is about power, cover up, bribery, corruption in our hierarchy branches of government. So if there is no consequences held for corruption here, what does that mean? What does that say?
It says we're doomed.
But no, what's done in the dark will come to light, and the word of God. He says that it's going to come. It's going to be revealed. It's going to be revealed.
All right.
That's right.
Like, comment, subscribe. Don't take a nosedive, but comment down in the section below if you want some more.
Yeah.
We'll see you on the next one, man.
Love you guys.
Bye-bye.